back, relax, and enjoy the commute.
My guys. Hey, blessed to be in y'all presence, my boys. What's good, my guy? Sir Haugy Huxtable.
What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on, beautiful people, man? Young broke boy in the house, man. We're here to make things happen. On a commute, you guys could be anywhere in the world today, but you're here with us, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, all that jazz, everything like that. My guy Millz.
Yo, what's going on, beautiful people, man? Can I get a round of applause for the people real quick, man? Y'all have really been doing your things, outdoing yourselves, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in again today. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. It's been a great week, bro. Great few weeks, actually, for myself. I don't know about y'all boys, what y'all been on. But tell me a little bit what's going on in your life, man. What y'all got going on?
Working, man.
All right, hold on.
You working?
What you been working on? Tell the people at home. We talking day job stuff. What we talking about here?
We're talking a little bit of everything, man. You know, day job stuff. I mean, extracurriculars, volunteering, different business ventures. I mean, staying busy, man. Staying busy because the time is now.
Okay.
You know, the time is now, so you got to get it while you can.
You sound like Wale. The time is now.
Time is. So, yeah, man, we're just working, man. Staying productive.
Got to.
What you got going over here, Millz?
Also working, man. Also working. You know, me, you know what I'm saying, real life, you know what I mean? Relationship stuff, you know what I mean? Gotta always work on that, you know. Job stuff. Been trying to grind on the job as usual. The crib, you know, loving the crib, getting that joint together.
The crib is clean, bro.
Beautiful
The crib is
man.
always clean every time I pull up here, you know?
The bar in the corner.
Yeah,
man.
I think we got that in video today.
Yeah,
you know, my man got
man.
the graveyard going
Got the
on.
graveyards, looking flourish, man.
I'm actually not trying to I'm not trying to do it too big with the graveyard, you know what I'm saying?
You like
not in
college?
no more.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm
like
saying?
college?
I just had a select few, you know what I mean, that gotta be recognized, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Good nights.
Yeah.
You put the ones on graveyard that you had a good night with. That's what I used to do. So.
Nah. Usually it's always a good night with me.
Okay,
You know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
got-
I like to have fun. I know how to have a
respect
good
it.
time.
I respect
Yeah. The bottle's just a little enhancement.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But what you got going on, Nate?
Bro, I've been over here doing the same thing y'all boys just talk about, man. Working, grinding, spending $200 a week in gas, it feels like, bro.
Goobly goo, man. It's
Crazy.
like you gotta go electric.
Bro, oh, no. No, sir. That I will never do.
What?
Sir.
Come
Well, I
on,
can't
man.
say never, but
Come
no
on, man.
time soon,
Come
bro.
on, man.
We lack the infrastructure for it, bro.
What do you mean?
I mean, we lack the infrastructure for it. I've seen you. You went electric.
Yeah.
Bro, you always late.
Hold on.
My man used to be always on time. My man been late ever since he got
Not
the
gonna
Tesla.
lie.
Can I set the
Hey,
record?
that is a valid- that is a valid.
Can I set the record straight? I was on time today.
Whoa.
As a matter of fact, I got here 30 minutes ahead of schedule.
You got here at 4.
Actually,
Nah, I got here at 4 or 5.
both of y'all was an hour late. You supposed to be here at 3.
I talked to this man. He said
No. We had agreed on.
Yeah, 4,
At this time
4:30.
is
That
not
was-
Okay,
that was
because
the
you
spread.
had to push it back.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
You know
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
spread.
This
4,
time is not
4:30.
gonna matter for the people at home. Y'all don't know about any of this stuff. Y'all don't care about any stuff. But just know that your boy, man, he was tired of the beard. He had to take the beard off a little bit. I had to go get it cut because I was tired of eating my hair. Like it was sickening, bro. I had to start doing that.
Yeah, I got a lot of split ends too, man. I thought about it, but I don't feel like going back 10 years in age and look. So I think I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
it for now.
I trim my joint down. My joint's a lot. You know what I mean? A lot
You do
lower
it yourself
than
or
it
you
was.
go to the shop?
I do like the day-to-day.
Okay.
Keep it
Keep it
you
tight.
know,
Okay.
pause. You know what I'm saying?
For you all back at home,
Yeah.
you know, this episode is brought to you by Manscaped.
4.0.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can do that joint, you know what I'm saying? Get the cheeks, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But
Get
other
the
than that,
cheeks.
yeah,
Cheeks, man.
yeah, you know what I mean? Other than that,
Yeah.
come on, man. Come on, we just started
We starting
the
out
pod.
early.
We just started the pod.
Starting early. Yeah.
What do I say? The face? You know what I'm saying?
No,
The upper,
bro, hey,
the
that might be the name of the episode. You never know.
Cheeks.
Get the cheeks.
The cheeks, man.
gotta get the
Get
cheeks.
the cheeks.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep. I mean, because the cheeks is really with the. You know what I mean? A lot of people get the scruffle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The patchy parts. You
That's
know what
me,
I mean?
bro. I realized how patchy.
Yeah,
it
I
was
might
after
be.
got
Yeah,
this.
my joint probably not looking too crisp right now. I don't know,
man.
but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do a little bit, but for the most part, my barber does it, and you know what I'm saying. He's phenomenal at what he does. So I just let him do what he does.
That's dope, man. That's super dope to hear. You know, everybody out here just having good camaraderie and whatnot, bro. So explain something else to me, guys. What's going on with the colors today? I got the the red over here, the blue, the black. Like, why do we look like we belong in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Mighty Morphin, man. Dino Force.
I thought you were about to say something gang related.
I thought
Yo, I didn't know. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Non-gang affiliation.
I mean, it's,
I try to steer far and clear from saying.
I didn't know. You know
Much
what I
love
mean?
to
But
the guys out
because
there,
that's what I thought. I thought it was like, oh yeah, red, blue. You were like the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know
I'm
what
a
I'm saying?
civilian.
You should have thrown some yellow or something. I don't
Nah,
know.
bro.
Some brown, throw some brown.
I'm just trying to go to work every day. It's y'all that's wild in these streets, bro.
man.
It's y'all boys. that's
Non-gang
wild in these
affiliation,
streets.
man. Nah, I bought some clothes off because it's I think it's time to upgrade my wardrobe. So I bought some clothes off of Amazon. But Amazon got the Prime joint 7 days. So I bought.
I wish I had a pause button real quick. Hold on. I don't have a pause button, but I'm just gonna pause it myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna pause it myself. Not like actual pause, like some other stuff, but like, my man, you said you're upgrading the wardrobe.
Yeah, it's about time.
So you've been ordering all your stuff from Amazon?
Well, I bought some stuff from Amazon. I got some new fitness stuff from Under Armour because they had a deal going on, $10 like workout apparel, so like shirts, shorts.
You didn't want to get Kevin Hart shorts, the ones that he's been promoting?
Nah, the Fabletics.
Yeah.
Nah, 'cause that's a freaking scam. I'm not gonna talk about that because you have to buy a subscription to get the deal that they're talking about.
That's what the girls do for Fenty.
Yeah, fuck all that.
That's
I
what
have
they
deep
do for
pockets
Fenty.
like that.
I've never caught nothing on Fenty. And then.
Yeah, me neither. Fenty and then Fabletics. That's
What's
it
the
is.
purpose of you upgrading the wardrobe?
It's just time. I haven't really done much with the fits in probably 4 or 5 years.
Just for fashion's sake. You're doing it just for fashion's sake.
For peace of mind.
That's money.
But I'm saying like it's
That's
not
money
because of the
talk.
size or nothing like that. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they lose weight, gain weight. They're like, oh, I
Nah,
got it. All right.
nah,
It's
nah.
just for
Yeah, I think it's
trying
just
to
time for
refresh
me
the
to-
record.
You see
Yeah.
this sweater right here, bro?
It's the thinnest sweater.
Do you see this sweater right here, bro?
I'm still cold.
That joint probably look pretty cozy. I had no joint like that the other day.
Bro,
I
look,
need-
Jamar ain't playing with y'all today.
I need a fluffier one, so I'm probably gonna take this back. But I want to wear.
Actually, I really like what he got on. If you notice,
That's layered.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a
Hey,
thicker,
it ain't hanging.
joint. It's like a that's
That
like
ain't
a.
hanging.
If I ain't
It's
had
a
to go to
sweater.
church today, I would have thrown the Fear of God joint on. I was thinking about
Oh
wearing
my
that
God,
earlier.
I hate
today,
that
bro.
joint, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's
I don't
the
care how
same
much you
cut.
paid for it, bro. I hate
It's the
that
same
joint.
cut.
How much you drop?
It doesn't matter what he paid for it. I hate the joint
was
because
a
the
good
thing
price.
is, the joint is like 4X. You know what I'm saying? The junk is massive.
It's a dress
You know
part.
what I'm saying?
Oh, well,
Like,
with
bruh.
the little black long sleeve
Bruh.
under it, bro.
Bro, I don't care what you do to it. I'm
I
not
know
doing
y'all
it.
seen Ludacris?
Yeah, his joint. We had the
His
vest
fit.
on.
How y'all feel about his fit?
Bro, the
That
oversized.
joint's tough.
Bro, the oversized.
Oversized is in.
Bro,
That's
it's
what I'm
in.
trying to tell this
Oversized
nigga,
is
bro.
It is in,
Yeah.
but they maxing it.
No,
they maxing
bro.
it.
I love it.
The oversized is definitely in, but they're
I
maxing
love
it.
it. So what do you want? Super tight? 2010s jerkin era? Like you want that?
No,
Tight
what
jeans?
you want me to put this on for my hat? You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing, oversizing. You know what I'm saying? They like that's oversizing. They maxing
Nah,
it.
bro, it's
That's
a
what
hard
Nate fit is. Nate can literally put his whole body in the fit. You know what I'm saying? Go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Use it as a blanket.
It's a hard shirt,
Versatile.
I'm gonna bring it on the pod one day. Let y'all boys see it. You know, everybody.
Bro, what he has of essentially, you remember that joint Snuggies where you put your arm?
That's cap.
That's essentially what Nate has. Nate initially has a Snuggie. You know what I'm saying? That he walk around with. All y'all wearing the oversized
Now
stuff.
we're
That's what y'all be doing.
wildin'.
Snuggies and house slippers. You know what I'm saying? With the big boots. You know what I'm saying? The red. Come on, man. That's what y'all on. Y'all want to be cozy outside. I get it, but it's not fashionable.
Nah, bro. It's got the top, like the long collar that comes
don't
all the way
care.
up here, bro.
That's not.
It's super clean. It has like
Bro,
how
'cause the
these things
collar
are
gonna be-
oversized but cuffed.
Bro,
It has that, but it comes out to like here.
the collar gonna be wrinkled and banking up. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
bro.
No, come on,
No,
man.
bro. The cut is hard. The cut is hard.
Man.
Shout out Snuggies, man. I remember
Well,
those.
not
You had a
shout out
Snuggie?
Snuggies, but
05, yeah.
you had a Snuggie?
Oh, your family got
What
bread.
do you mean?
I mean, they weren't expensive, but nobody was copping a Snuggie.
Yeah, it was a little infotainment joint you see.
Yeah,
in
nobody's
between.
copping nothing off of that. What are you
was-
talking about?
That was the one
So
thing
you
I
saw it?
got.
You
Yeah.
saw it and it was like, Mom, Dad, I need this.
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was kind of like they bought it. It wasn't like me. I wanted it. They wanted it, and then
Were
I was
they the
like,
ones
oh.
falling for like the jewelry that was spending on the commercials and stuff like that?
Nah.
They had the ring going around for today
Going
only.
in
You can get
super
it for
detail about it, yeah.
$34.99.
5 payments of nah.
This just lets me know y'all was up late night.
Oh yeah, George Lopez.
BT Plus.
Yo, George
I already know
Lopez.
what BT
Yo.
Uncut.
At
Not
3
BT
o'clock
Plus.
in the morning,
Y'all was on that
BT
BT Uncut.
Uncut.
That's what y'all was on.
I wasn't
Yeah.
really on the BET Uncut.
BT Uncut.
said what?
man.
I wasn't really on the BET Uncut.
I hopped on it briefly, and these were towards the latter days. You know what I'm saying? And I did rock with it. You know what I'm saying? These are when you first get on the HBO late night, the BT Uncut.
Cinemax.
This
Cinemax late night.
Cinemax.
This
boy.
Yeah.
nigga was wild. Oh, y'all
Yeah,
boys
listen.
were wild.
I was young.
then.
Bro, I was young.
I was curious.
I was like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
And what you gotta have is you got the last.
Last, you gotta have the last setup.
Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. Come on, man.
Yeah, you gotta have something safe.
never know who
I don't care
walking
what it
in.
is. You gotta have something safe, like,
Yeah.
and then something that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You definitely gotta know what's going on.
I was just over here watching SpongeBob.
See, the thing is, where you
That's
mess
not
up,
bad.
if you start getting too interested, you crank that volume up a little, one notch too many. You know what I'm saying? Now you're wilding.
3
You
or
know
4.
what I mean? Yeah, bro. You
So
gotta
you
keep
can
it
hear,
Door
down low.
opening
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah.
What's going on in here?
Nah, man.
One ear to the TV, one to
Oh,
outside. You know
my
who walking in,
goodness.
you know
Yeah.
who's walking up.
I was definitely on that type of time. I was, you know what I'm saying? What, did y'all, were y'all the type to like stay up past, I guess, your bedtime or whatever?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Was y'all the ones to be?
I was the gamer.
I didn't
I
do
had-
that.
I
I
had
didn't
Boy
do
Color.
that.
Bro,
You was
I had
under the
the Game
sheets
Boy
and stuff trying to.
Advance with the little light that went over because you ain't had a
Plug
light
it to the
back
side.
Yes,
I know what
sir.
you mean.
Yo,
I know
what?
you mean. Yeah.
I was never on
You
that.
could not hide that when they came in.
Yeah,
Cause
the-
it's
it was
a-
too
it's
the light
a
was too
full-
crazy.
It was way
The-
too
It's
bright.
a full book light.
Yeah,
Like, you're not
yeah.
hiding this joint, bro.
So what you just be like,
Bro,
she's
I
like
went
stuck.
trying to throw a pillow
You just gotta
over it.
pretend. Yeah, you just gotta pretend.
Trying to throw the pillow over it.
Nah, because at that point she's still gonna know you up. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's too
bro.
much movement. You know
Turn
what I'm
that
saying?
damn game off and go to bed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
bro. I remember like being a kid playing like Halo or whatever like that, and they had like these like achievements or challenges, whatever, where you had to play some game mode. What was the one where like they would have like the kind of like the raids where they have like, okay, there's this many Firefight. That's
This
what it's
man's a
called.
fiend. This man
It
knew
was
instantly.
Firefight.
Yeah.
You had
It
to
was the
beat
best
it on
game.
like legendary or some shit for a really long amount of time.
That was to get a specific armor set. You had to do like they're like Vidmaster challenges.
And that's what it was. It was the
Yeah.
last Vidmaster, and I remember my parents being like, "You gotta go to sleep," and I'm in the middle of the last Vidmaster joint with the firefight. And I'm like, yo, I really got to just turn my TV off and just hope and pray that my
He's still
homeboy's
alive.
going
Yeah,
through.
yeah, exactly.
And they did. I remember waking up the next
Oh,
morning.
you
They said,
got
yo,
it?
we did it without you,
They held
Nate.
it
I was
down.
like,
All right.
yes.
That's the best feeling right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Late night
Man,
with
shout
the
out
bro.
to Halo, the Halo series, the only good game that Xbox has ever had.
Cap.
You know what I'm saying? Let's
Cap.
shout out. Yo,
Cap.
let's get a cool
Can
round
we
of
get
applause
the-
for
Can
Halo.
we get the police
Yeah,
sirens?
Yeah, good.
The police
The
sirens?
best game. The only reason to buy an Xbox.
Buddhist man. Put him in the
Please, Buddhist
comments.
man. Please, Buddhist man.
The only reason to buy an Xbox.
No, bro.
Up until a certain point, obviously. Now it really
Up
kind of
until
doesn't
whenever?
matter.
What do you mean?
No,
Halo.
Gears of War.
Thank you. Gears of War. Come
was
on
it
now.
Forza for a bit?
Forza was an Xbox exclusive.
Bro, but you weren't
Yeah.
copping a whole
it was a bundle.
system. Yeah, you got the Forza
Yes,
in the
yeah.
bundle. It wasn't, you weren't copping
That's
it
a
for
good,
the
You got a free game with your joint. What bundle?
That's a throwaway game. That's a throwaway game.
What?
Any
You're
game
saying
that they
people-
put
I
in
still
the
got
joint
Forza
is a
Horizon on my
throwaway
joint that I
game.
still play.
It's a
That came with
throwaway.
that- No, you still play
Bro,
it, bro.
PlayStation did stuff like that. I forgot what the game was, but bro, everybody has a throwaway game. Like, bro, they sell them at Dollar Tree probably. You know, they probably sell for. You know what I'm saying? That's a throwaway game.
Nah, man. Definitely more
What
than
did y'all
Halo.
have up until Spider-Man?
Us?
Yeah.
PlayStation.
First
PlayStation
of all,
has some good.
No, I'm saying up
exclusives.
until like the.
Oh, no, like PS5
Let's
era?
say like PS4 era.
first of all, the biggest and the craziest,
Like Crash Bandicoot?
God of War.
God of War.
No.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
God of War's cool.
God of War was
I
crazy.
never saw God of War and said, damn, I gotta buy a PlayStation.
God of War's
You're
cool.
wild.
I've never felt
I
that.
never-
So just how they
Never had
all right.
that
So
sense
just
of
how they had the custom Xbox packs and
course.
Xboxes
Yeah.
with the Halo stuff.
They had
They
for
did
God
that
of
for
War.
God of War.
I know.
It was definitely a console seller. That
It
joint was
wasn't a console
huge.
seller.
Honestly,
But it was definitely a good game.
You're
It
crazy.
wasn't a console seller.
You're crazy.
Right.
the people who are king of console sellers are Nintendo. They know how to do console
Yeah,
sellers.
they got those IPs, boy.
Yeah. I mean,
All
but
those
yeah,
IPs.
nobody's ever gonna be able to do.
You can't bring it to that market.
Yeah. So
You
yeah,
can't bring
man.
it to that market.
That's only.
But nobody's buying a PlayStation for God of War. People are
Nobody's
buying.
really.
People are buying Halo 3 like 2007, 2006. People are buying Xboxes for Halo.
That's what people are doing for God of
Or
War.
Gears
I
of
know
War.
people that literally like, I'm about to go ahead and cut.
No.
Just for the God of War.
Don't get me wrong. God of War has a great story, but nobody's gonna buy a PlayStation specifically for it. Halo had this great story, great multiplayer, great customization.
Okay, let's not go
hero
into
mode.
that
Come
because
on, like,
Let's
the
not
list
talk
goes
about that.
on.
Let's not talk about that
What do you
because,
mean?
bro, a lot of our games are just better overall. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about that type of stuff.
Name
Nah.
two. Name three. You got Ghost of Tsushima. That's cool. That's a great single player game. Okay, whatever. What else
Huh?
you got? Ghost of Tsushima.
What do y'all have? What have y'all had?
What
What
do
the
you
fuck
mean?
is Ghost of Tsushima?
It's a single player like
It's like some Sekiro shit.
not Sekiro. No, it's like
Ain't never heard of it.
It's a single player like action samurai game. There we go. That's what I was
Never
trying
heard
to say.
of it.
Samurai. Yeah.
Because a lot of games that y'all had, we now have.
No, backwards.
Like what?
Xbox owns
Same?
Bethesda.
Same. Yeah, y'all have.
Mahjong games.
Yeah. Well, I'll say they're accessible on both on both platforms. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying?
For now.
You see the leaks coming out from Microsoft
Yeah,
lately?
for
Oh
now,
yeah,
for
it's a
now.
wrap. It's a wrap for Sony,
Yeah.
bro. Sony can't compete strictly because of what Microsoft owns everywhere else. Like it's a lot.
And I wasn't even talking about games. Let's talk about features. The Game Pass. Come on, you can't beat the
trash.
game. What?
Kind of mid.
What?
Trash.
Kind of mid.
Pay a flat rate per month and get a library of games?
I feel like it was like the new GameFly.
No. And I remember GameFly. Nah, because
GameFly.
GameFly, that shit has to mail in. You got to get that shit back. It's the same.
That's kind of
Totally
if they take it off Game Pass, you now lose it.
Yeah, you don't have it no more. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit different because you got to mail the joint in. And it's
okay, they just strip it off
extra
rip.
step, man. It's extra step.
So now I can't scam them. Now I can't
You
like
can't
use
replace
the
the
fake
joint.
credit card and then keep the game. Like now I gotta
Or
let
put a
them get it
different
back.
game in and give it back to them. All right, we good.
Yeah,
Like what Netflix
man.
used to do back in the day.
Hey boy, that Blockbuster used to get hit up, boy.
Yeah, man.
You hit the Blockbuster up.
Rest in peace, Blockbuster.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
That was a crazy one.
Used to be able to get games for $4 right in the little bargain bin when they stopped renting them out. Yeah, man, those joints is crazy.
Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, man, but yeah, you said your weekend you ain't been on too much though, right?
Nah, man, we've been chilling, man. You know, I just been on go. Like this past weekend was probably the first weekend in probably a month and a half that I really had to myself. Like I was traveling for work and then I was traveling for other stuff.
Oh yeah, you were traveling.
My mom's moved recently, so I had to go up and down the East Coast to go spend some time with her, and then I'll be doing a lot more during the holidays. So yeah, it's just been a busy, this time of the year. And it's never really this busy. Like now,
Yeah.
it's typically a little bit more quieter. You're gearing up for certain things, but now it's like, damn it, it's just ramping up. Just and then work stuff and all these other extras I got going on, bro. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, and we're gonna lock down, man. This 2023 has been a good year, bro.
All right, well, hold on, because we were talking about some stuff like earlier this week. Define like what being good is to you.
Being good,
Like feeling good, like in a good place. What's a good place to you?
a good place to me.
You've already talked. And I'm gonna bring this back through.
Was he not on there with us?
Huh?
We talked about that.
I don't know, but
A good place for me,
yeah.
like what, all encompassing, or like what parts of my
Where
life?
at what point can you sit back and say, you know what, I'm good?
Let me go.
You wanna
I'm
go first?
good.
Okay.
Yeah, because we already talked about. We already discussed it.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
he discussed it with us.
Oh, was he up there? That's what I was asking.
Yes, bro. He was
Oh,
up
yeah,
there
he can
with
go ahead.
us,
Go ahead.
bro.
Go ahead. He can go ahead. Yeah.
A good place for me is I got 4 walls and a roof over my head.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was this nigga. Yo,
4 walls and a
yo.
roof over my head. That means I'm in a good place, but we gotta understand what good means.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, good is
define
like
your good.
Good is like you're
Yeah.
good. You're comfortable. You're
That's
content.
comfortable.
Yeah, you're content.
All right, so good is content.
Yeah, I got 4 walls. Like I just moved into my new spot recently. Like when I first moved in, I had nothing.
So 4 walls,
4. Well, I got 5 because I got a den, but 4 walls.
4 walls, and what else?
And a roof.
So that's all you need to be good.
And a fridge stack too.
So if you was
Sure I
in
can
like a
eat.
shelter, you'd be good.
Yeah, I will be making. But the thing is, I'm good, but I know I can get better.
Well, you say you're content.
Yeah, I'm content, but that means I can get better.
You're content though with the shelter.
I'm content, but I mean that's not all I want to. That's not the end all be all.
That's interesting.
Like where I'm at right now, I'm content with where I'm at, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop pushing myself and stop reaching my next goals and next milestones.
I've always thought I had the lowest standards, but honestly, you might be beating me.
I'm simple, man.
You might be beating me because if you could be in the shelter and be good, your
that
standards a little bit low.
that was the cards I was dealt. I can't argue with that. But I got 4 walls, a roof, somewhere. A lot of people in the
Yeah.
streets that don't have access to it.
That's when I go from saying I'm good to I'm gonna be good.
I'm a be.
Like,
I'm gonna be all right.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah,
Like,
we gonna be all right, man. We gonna
not
be all
I'm all right. I'm gonna be all right. Like,
We're gonna figure it out,
it's
man.
a little
We're
different.
gonna figure it out. But nah, man, like my good is very bare bones. Like
Yeah.
now my great's a little bit different. But we can talk about that later. But my good is
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get
Yeah,
there.
yeah, my good
I
is
want to see where
bare
everybody's
No,
good
so what is
before-
his grade?
No.
Nah, we'll go around,
Answer
man.
your good. We gonna get to his great.
How did you skipping questions again, man?
The people know this happens. The people have realized it.
I don't skip questions.
The people have realized it.
What is
I've been
going on?
contacted by the people.
You guys know.
I
Yeah.
don't skip questions.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, to me, when I say I'm good, I'm involved. I'm going to church, I'm involved with church. I'm going to my frat meeting. I'm involved with the frat. I'm linking up with the homies. I'm doing that type of stuff. I'm going to work, getting some money, you know what I'm saying? Taking some time to myself, doing some stuff at home, applying, the time I need to my relationships, you know what I mean? all that stuff. To me, I'm good. You know what I mean? Just being involved with all those different things, being able to do all those different things. To me, that's a good place to be at. Yeah, I mean, obviously, with that, resources are needed. So that means, obviously, I have the gas. I have, the means of transportation, whatever that may mean for you. So that means, I'm obviously good in that department. That means I obviously have, financial somewhat of stability to be able to do those types of things. So to me, that's my definition. Like, you know what? I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm straight.
Yeah. Mine isn't too far off in the middle of you guys. Really, it's just like having the means to pay for my like human necessities such as shelter, food, water, but also being just
Pussy. No pussy. That's not, no.
You consider that human need?
No, I'm joking.
I'm asking. You consider that human need?
I was joking. Go ahead.
Jokes, guys. He said one,
jokes,
two.
guys.
Don't forget who's
Kidding.
Chill, my mom's on this.
Right.
But yeah. No, like that's it. Like anything that I need to be at that place, and then to be in a mental space where I feel like, okay, I'm solid. I don't feel rocky at all. My mental space, I'm still just as driven, still just as ambitious. I don't feel defeated. That's good. That's good to me.
You guys
now,
goods are good.
Great is different.
Yeah, I agree.
My grade is also different.
Yeah.
Great is exceptionally different.
Yeah,
same.
So I'm gonna go ahead and send this right back around the loop again to see where are you at when it comes to grade, Jamar?
I think my grade is kind of like your guys' is good. Like being able to offer myself out there, and when it comes to volunteering, being able to be there for my people and stuff like that. Like that's my grade. Like if I'm able to afford that to others, I'm great. But I got this real big philosophy that you can't pour from an empty glass. So if I'm not good, I can't help out other people.
Correct.
So I think it starts with you and making sure that you're good in order for you to reach that next level, which is greatness.
Yeah. So
Somebody clip that.
So I think honestly maybe just the definitions or the terms are different, but the same type joint. Because I don't know. I think that's actually probably his actual maybe good. I think that's actually probably your good. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what do you mean?
I think that's your good.
My grade is my good?
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest.
He disagrees.
Yeah, I think that's his.
I
I think that's his good. What do you think? I mean, I think he's downplaying it.
I don't think he's downplaying it. I think he's hitting on a decent mark. I mean, it takes a lot to be in a place of where all your resources are plentiful.
Yeah.
Enough for you to be able to share.
Downplaying it. I'm telling you, his good. I think his great is actually his good.
So what would be my great then? If my grade is my good.
I think we've seen peaks of your great, and your great
Peaks of your greatness.
Yeah, and I think
The
you're great.
legends.
My potential.
The legend of Sir
I
Haugy
think
Huston.
that's a piece of what you're talking about, but a little bit more. I can think of promotion. I can think of.
But that starts with me being good, me having that foundation.
Right. But okay, so I'm gonna let Nate guide this because I'm thinking of some other stuff. I'm thinking of some other stuff. Let me go ahead and answer. Let me not twist it too much.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me not twist it too much. All right. So my definition of great for me is uprising. You know what I'm saying? In one word. And so what I mean by the uprising is, yes, I'm able to be involved with the frat, my family, my girl, all right, I can do all of that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also uprising. I'm getting a promotion. I'm getting better at the job. I'm learning more. I'm getting another degree, or I'm in school. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just learning new stuff about my parents or my niece, or you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm getting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the weight increase on the bench. I'm seeing my mile time get lower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Growth. You know what I'm saying? Elevation. Uprising. Like I said, that's for me. That's great to me. Like that's a great place.
Seeing the elevation.
Yeah, like for me, that's a great place. Yeah.
See, but I also understand this though. This is the energy that Jamar came in here with.
Where'd you do this? Believe it. I want to be Hokage one.
So
Wait,
And the legend of Sir Haugy Huxtable. My man is elevated to great.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I had to do it to you guys. I had to. It had to be a little secret going on over here.
I like it.
But
Yeah, I fuck with it. Yeah, I like it. Every time somebody got something motivational to say, we going. That's the background joint. That's the background joint. I like it.
yeah, bro. But nah, to me, I'm kind of a little bit more similar to like how Jamari's saying. Like my great is cup over runneth. You know what I mean? I'm sharing resources to everybody, everything. When people are walking up to me, even when it comes to like my church service, you know, I might walk in and be like, hey, here, man, here's your pay for doing all the service. Keep that. That goes back to the tithes. Keep that. Like, that's my great when I'm really stepping on everybody. You know, it's a little bit different where all my stuff are plentiful. So now I don't even have to worry about anything. It's just, hey, whatever y'all need, I'm here to handle that out.
So y'all want to be able to throw some money in somebody's face.
Not their face, maybe their pockets, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if I'm throwing it in their face, I'm now past great and I'm at excellent.
That's excellent.
Like, if I'm like getting like to the point of where I don't care about nothing, because that's what it sounds like. I don't care about nothing. That's excellent.
So what's down bad?
Down bad.
Yeah, what's down bad?
Oh, I'm on the street. I'm homeless.
Yeah.
Like
Down bad.
I'm over here like, yo, I need a fix. Like
So y'all have never been down bad.
Definitely been down bad. I don't think I've been down bad in the sense of being homeless. But
So what's down bad?
I think down bad is having poor relationships with your family and your friends. Not because it gets tricky saying this, like not enjoying your job, but then your job helped you keep your good, which is your foundation. So I mean, I don't want to say that you down bad, but just not being in a good space. I think the biggest thing is just not having that peace at home.
I ain't been down bad since I was in like high school. Like it's been a long time since I've been down bad where I feel like nothing's really going the correct manner. Yeah, I feel like the world's against you. That's a good way of saying it. That's down bad to me.
2017.
Yeah, I was at 2018.
That's when I was down bad.
Yeah.
2017, you said what?
2018.
2018?
2018, 2019.
Probably worst year of my life. 2017.
Mine was like 2014, maybe 2013. Nope. 2013. That's what it was. 2013. That's the last time I felt like I was down bad. Because you get to a point where you're like, this is a breeze. You know, like that's like
what life?
Where's the handbook?
Yeah.
Where's the handbook?
I need that shit.
It comes down to, you know, which was my topic of what are you most looking to accomplish in the game of life?
Okay.
That's what it comes down to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start there before we get into, you know, why I said what I said. But what are y'all major goals? What are y'all like big things that you're searching for to say, yo, I'm really solid?
What's your major goals?
Personally?
Yeah.
Nah.
You pop it off.
I'm popping this off to y'all first because I already know what Jamar had answered me before.
Josh, by all means.
Come on, man. Because I need some.
Homeowner. Homeowner.
Fine. I'll go ahead and take it over because I want to. No, we can give a few, but I want to let Jamar the answer first because we had the same for one, which was peace of mind.
Bingo.
Like that was like one of the top notch things that we were discussing. Is
top two and not number two.
Yeah. When I'm searching for something, like what I'm looking to accomplish the most in life is peace of mind, and then everything else seems to follow suit. You know, for me, number one is peace of mind. Number two is legacy. Because once I hit that peace of mind, now I'm just searching for that what's it called? The marathon or whatever like that with Nipsey. Like, I'm literally trying to hit the second lap and just get the legacy for everything past myself. I'm looking beyond just me once I have peace of mind.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
What all entails peace of mind? I mean, that's kind of vague.
It's a good question. I think for me, peace of mind means, like, worry-free. You know, not having
Yeah, worry free. Yeah,
like, worry free.
Yo,
Because like,
what?
There's so many. I was watching this YouTube video, and the guy does financial audits on people's finances.
Okay.
And it was a couple, and I posted on my close friends, and there was a couple up there that didn't have any savings. They just got married. They were working 2 jobs.
Oh, they were like 30,
30,
35. Yeah. He was 35.
Mid-30s,
She was 30. Yeah.
$20,000 destination wedding.
Yeah, that was
both
awful.
working 2 jobs, 80 hours.
Yeah, that was awful. And they were flat broke.
No savings, and they were laughing.
$20,000 wedding.
$20,000
Wait, hold on.
and like a Aruba or something.
Are they not allowed to laugh? Are they not allowed
That's
to
just
enjoy the rest
not
of their
funny.
life?
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
funny
not-
though.
yeah,
Like,
that's not- yeah,
like
that's-
they
that's
were.
No. What were they laughing at?
They were laughing because the dude was like, "What?" The host said, "What's in your investments?" She
What's
said,
in your
"Nothing."
wallet?
And then the dude was like, "I got a couple thousand," and then she was like, "You only got a couple thousand. You older than me. You doing worse than me." And she was laughing, and you could see in the host's face, he was just standing there like straight face stoic. It's like, "Yo, this shit isn't funny. You guys are in your mid to late, early to mid 30s." With no sort of foundation. You guys just got married.
They got kids?
No kids. They talking about kids. So it's like you trying to bring kids into this lifestyle. It just don't make sense to me. So that feeds into the peace of mind. Like that worries me. That worries me. That concerns me. So if I don't have those type of worries, I'd be terrified.
No, you talking about you? I'm saying they don't concern me.
Oh, but that's a common theme out here. What I've noticed.
That don't concern me at all.
If it don't apply, let it fly.
Yeah.
It don't apply to me. I'm gonna get
That's what I'm
here.
saying. Let them. Hey, let these people go do whatever makes sense to them.
But that was in response to what Josh said.
Yeah, what's peace of mind for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
being worry free, and that worries me, right? Making sure my family is good, being able to communicate and talk to them on a healthy level.
What if they had great life insurance?
What if they had great life insurance?
Yeah.
Well, they ain't talk to me, so they ain't got great life insurance. Anyway,
shameless plug.
shameless plug. Tell me out,
Shameless
man.
plug.
But then what
You're talking about just adding peace of mind. You're saying what
the family
peace,
piece, the financial piece, the emotional piece. Like, and I'm getting to this point right here, like me going to therapy and able to talk about my traumas and talk about everything I went through. That helps feed into that peace of mind, knowing that I can, let the weight of my past off my shoulders and continue to live
the weight
life
of
in
your
my fullest.
past.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm on my Socrates
What
today,
past,
man.
huh?
I'm on my
Yeah.
Socrates.
What weight is on your shoulders?
Hey, check out the Patreon if you want to find out. You ain't getting that shit for free.
Yeah.
Hey,
But yeah.
they already got the Jamar is a dirtbag episode.
Yeah. That won't go get Jamar as a shit bag. I'm joking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah. So number one for you. is
Yeah,
always
peace,
of
definitely
mind.
peace of mind. I would say, I don't know. I think number one just kind of trickles down into everything else. Like if I have that, what else could you ask for?
See, my thing is this, man. Like we were arguing before about what peace of mind is, because to me, peace of mind is one of the easiest things to achieve.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah, it's one of the
I remember
easiest
you
things
said
to
that.
achieve because it is of your own personal mind.
Yeah.
So it's like there's always, you kind of always have to look for like the positive side of like the worldly spin. So to me, it's like I'm not always going to sit here and walk around and think about all the negativity that's going on. I'm not going to hold everything to heart. Certain things I let go. Obviously, there's certain things you need to tackle and kind of deal with and handle. But we were just talking about what it takes to be at a place of where you always have that peace of mind. You can be in a really fucked up situation, but you still have strong peace of mind, knowing what's instilled in yourself, and to keep on working forward, knowing you can get yourself out of that bad space. So that's everything we were talking about kind of previously.
You've got to have a strong will for that. I think that your willpower really plays a role. And we talked about how, let's say your significant other, what does OnlyFans? Did we say that? Or was it?
You are not gonna sit here and say you need a strong will. For your,
Hold on, no. This is what you said.
No.
though.
What I'm saying is you're not about to equate that to strong will.
Yeah, that's what we were talking
You
about.
need a strong will for your girl to be have OnlyFans?
No. We talked about. I was like, all right, so you need a strong will to protect your peace or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, if my girl did OnlyFans, like, no, I don't. That would disrupt.
It would take away your peace of mind.
That would disrupt my
and
peace of
and
mind.
that's what we were arguing before. I'm like,
you were
yo,
like, nah, man, you got a good will and fucking, you got a strong head on your shoulders. You should let
You
all
should.
the niggas fuck.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
And I was like,
That is somewhat. It was similar to what Nate was
Now
saying.
we're boosted. Now we're boosted.
Nate,
I was like, what the fuck?
you essentially were like, "No, I wouldn't care no matter what," and we were like, "Nah, we not with that." But it would both take away from our peace of mind. And then I think you thought that you threw in a price point. At what price point is OnlyFans or whatever okay if she's racking in X amount, 6 figures? I think you said.
I was saying that oftentimes as men we move off of ego. Like all of these decisions when we're talking about.
Yes, but that's not ego.
That's an ego. That's an ego thing.
I can agree with that, but
That's
yeah,
an ego
not-
thing.
That's not. I
That
agree,
is
but that's not
strictly
ego.
ego.
No,
Yes, it
that
is.
is not ego.
What's ego? What's the
How?
definition of ego?
I don't care if anybody saw it. That's the thing. It's not ego for me.
Okay. Then
It's
at that
respect.
point now we move into respect versus
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
control.
No,
Now we move into respect versus control.
it's
at
not.
that
It's
point.
not. It's not even respect for me. It's about
Principle.
kind. I mean, but the
Your
principle.
morals. It's about your morals versus somebody else's. And if you deem your morals over somebody else's, now we're bringing an ego.
No. For me, I'm willingly and open. Off rip, I'm telling anybody that I'm involved with, I'm a selfish guy when it comes to my partner.
Okay.
I'm selfish. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to reveal your body to other people. I don't want you to share your body with other people, just as I would hope that you don't want me to do so, right? So I don't care if you're showing that. I don't care if you're doing that. You know what I mean? As far as, stripping, OnlyFans.
You don't care if they're doing it.
No. I'm saying I'm not with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. If that's what your profession is or whatever, I'm not going to get involved with that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, I don't like I'm selfish about my partner. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my partner to do X, Y, Z.
But we were talking about the difference in being your partner versus a jump off to you. Because we were also saying in the same sentence, like, yeah, man, I can make that a jump off, but I can't sit here and make that my partner.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about specific one. Yeah.
And I personally think that's kind of wild. I think that's a little bit wild.
It's not wild.
Yeah,
That's not wild at all.
I personally think it is. I'm not sitting here trying to sleep around just with some random joint if I couldn't imagine having a child with her. If I'm sleeping around with a joint
That's
who's
not
a stripper,
normal. That's not normal.
who cares if it's normal?
That's great behavior, but that's
who
not
cares
normal.
if it's normal or not?
That's not normal.
But that's having a kid with a joint. We talking about taking her home to your family, breaking bread.
But you would be fine having a kid with a joint who does that?
No, I wouldn't. No.
Yo, y'all are wild.
No, I'm just saying I
What do you
wouldn't
mean?
want that to happen.
So then why at that point?
Why
would it
are
be a
these so
jump off?
compartmentalized?
What do you mean?
Why are these so? So you're saying someone that you're strictly sleeping with, or somebody that you're possibly getting pregnant, versus somebody that you would consider marrying, could possibly be three different people?
No, what I'm saying is if I'm sleeping with them, I should be okay with them having my child.
But are you okay with wifing them up? That was what we were talking
That's what I'm saying. Is that not the same person?
Maybe not. I mean, y'all.
So if
we
you
hit an episode before, all right.
so if
We
you
went through this in
take her
episode
home,
before.
if you take her home to mom,
Yes,
you're not necessarily okay with getting her pregnant.
I didn't say that. No,
I think
I'm not saying
at that point,
If you take her to mom, are you not necessarily
I
okay with
personally
wifing her?
believe that when it comes to like the order of like women in your life, I know this is gonna be a hot topic for a lot of ladies at home, so I'm sorry for it. I think wife comes secondary to baby mama. If you're raising my kid and you're taking care of my child, you have to come second down to my baby mom because I need the person handling my child. This is my seed. This is my legacy, which is what I said. That's
So,
my thing.
Let's say that you have a daughter. Where are the women in your life ordered? You said you have
Daughter.
a wife, baby mom, a daughter, and you obviously have a mother, and you have a sister as well. Wow.
Yes.
So put them in order. What
Oh, that's
as the
That's a lot
priority?
of names to run through. But daughter's gonna come first.
legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So daughter's gonna come first. Secondary to that is probably gonna be baby moms.
I thought wife came before baby mom.
I said baby moms.
Yeah, he said he
I
was
said
stepping on
baby
a lot
moms.
of toes with
Wait.
that.
So
a lot of people
so
not gonna
daughter
like that.
comes first.
We're talking about a young daughter, right? Now after a
then the
certain
woman
age, now you're like deducted to a few. Once my daughter hits like 16,
Yo, that's crazy.
and once my daughter hits 16, now you're going all the way down the ladder.
16. All right.
Good Lord.
She at the bottom at that point.
Not my daughter, but the baby mom.
Oh, the baby mom.
Oh, I thought you said
that's what I did. I'm like, yo, that's
No.
crazy.
Once my daughter hits 16, now
Baby
baby
mom.
mom, you all the way down the bottom of the ladder because you're not like raising
Actively,
and
raising.
actively, like, you're just taking care of my child.
Okay.
You know
It should
what
be
I mean?
18, but all right, I got you.
No, I think
Let's just
16,
keep it
man.
legal. Yeah, but all right, I feel you. I feel
Whatever.
yeah. I
But
feel
yeah,
you.
so up
So
until
you
that
say
point,
daughter, baby mom.
wife, sister, mom,
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Wife, sister.
I can
Why is
understand that.
wife.
why is your sister before your mom? Why is your mom last?
Because my mom is the oldest of all these people.
So
So
She has the most wisdom, and she also has his dad as well. So she's not really a part of the equation of him building out what needs to happen in his life.
Which-
I mean, she raised me.
Well,
You
yeah,
know
I'm,
what I
I'm
mean?
talking about, but you're
No, but what's what I'm saying?
you're
She
grown now.
raised me. You know, what
I'm
I mean?
talking-
I'm not raising her. Like, I know she's good. She's solid.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I
what
mean?
I'm saying. She's not
solid.
part of your equation
Yeah, she's
right
solid.
now. Yeah,
You know, now my sister always got, if she ever need to call or anything like that, she always,
get the strap.
got that, whatever that's needed. Not the strap, hopefully, but
She got her own.
yes, sir, and then
She
when it
got
comes
her
to
own.
my baby mom, like I said, you're raising my children. You are
Okay.
raising my child.
Okay, I feel that. I just know in marital household that could, you know, what I mean, if it's not carried the right way, it could be kind of crazy.
Well, in my
but
household,
hopefully, the conversation would be had ahead of conversations be had ahead of time, and y'all would have a
if
nice
you got
agreement.
baby mama.
Hopefully, that's what I'm saying.
got
Hopefully,
baby mama.
offer like I said, it was all three in one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's always the.
That's what Nate was saying, but that's not normal though. Like here, I think in America, most people break them up. Like, yo, this is somebody I would only have sex with.
Yeah, fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, this
what
is
I said
somebody
It's wild.
I would take home and marry. Like I would, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that the only two that really
It's either not coming home or they are coming home. That's
Yeah,
what you're saying. There's no delineation.
yeah, like
You know, you
yeah,
can't
I
look
don't know
those up
why.
anymore.
Yeah, it's kind
until
of.
they end up with a child, and now they gotta bring them home.
But see, that's why a person like you comes in. You're only smashing if all three applies. That's what you're saying.
So
No, I think two have to apply.
yeah, being
I don't
able
have to. I don't have to want to marry you
to have a
necessarily.
kid.
Yeah,
I see what you
but
mean.
I have to be comfortable with you, with
Having-
knowing you can take care and raise my child.
Nurture and care.
Yeah,
and all
which
that.
is a little bit different.
And a lot.
Marrying you is like, hey, now I'm stuck with you 24/7
finances.
regardless. Yeah,
legally, yeah, that's an extra layer.
but
on
it's
top
like
of it.
if I can trust that you can be there and we can have the same ideology as far as raising a child, then I'm solid with that.
And if I'm bringing you home to meet moms, then obviously I see you of high caliber, and I could see myself marrying you, which also feeds into
it's a potential
having a
piece.
kid. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that things. Like
Yeah,
happen.
exactly. It
I
could
can
get
see
to that
happen.
point. It
Yeah,
could get to that point of
exactly.
marriage.
And also having a kid.
It's
as
not
well.
guaranteed, but I could see it
Yeah,
happening.
results may vary.
Okay, so it's in tiers then. I guess yeah, and you're right. So for me or whatever, so the first tier would be just smashing. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, no other boxes need to be checked,
That's
or they
wild.
are checked. You know what I'm saying? Just strictly smashing. I think that's the norm for most people.
That is
Yeah.
norm, but
You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
very wild norm.
So next after that, there would be, I guess, taken to the family, wife, and all of that. Or
No,
whatever.
the next step will be having a kid.
Oh yeah, they're right. Yeah, right,
But
yeah,
he,
yeah.
no, he's saying his line, right?
Are
You're
you
saying-
are you just
you're
speaking
saying-
on the examples that we brought?
It was just a tier. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like just smashings on this side, and nothing else needs to necessarily apply. On this side, all three have to apply. You know what I'm saying? For it to be a valid joint.
Okay,
Like you have to be
smashable,
You have to be
wifeable.
exactly, and then I also have to be able to take
Nurture.
you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, for that's a whole different person versus
Versus-
this.
yeah.
But Nate's saying this
Here's-
equals this.
Yeah.
That's what Nate's saying.
No,
that,
Nate's
which
saying
is crazy.
There's three tiers. You're saying
Nate's saying it's
right?
the same thing.
No,
You saying
I'm
it's the same.
saying-
It's the
I'm
same.
saying there's two tiers. I'm saying
Oh,
there
it's two.
is
Oh,
wifeable, which you can earn, but then for me to sleep with you, you have to also be like you have to be someone who I can trust to raise my kids. So like you have to be in that same place.
So that's
Get
another
up,
tier.
Get up on the mic and say that, man. Get up on the mic and say that. Get up on the mic and say that again. What?
So what I'm saying
Pause.
is,
Yo,
if
what?
if I'm sleeping with you, I am okay with you being my baby mama. They're equal. That's the same thing. Now at that point, I don't have I just sleep with you.
So it is tiers for Nate, but his is on the other side.
Yeah,
So it's
he
two on
doesn't
this
have
side
this
and then the
one.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
he
wife
doesn't have-
fillable is on this side
Uh-huh.
and the other two on this side.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So that's
Yes.
the difference for you.
Okay.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say though is that if I am sleeping with you and you become baby mama and I don't want you to be wife, you'll still be above wife to me up until my child is old enough.
that
You
joke
will
is
be.
crazy. It's just
You
crazy.
will be.
I mean, I get it, but that joke is crazy. Like, no, because the thing is,
Legacy to me means more than.
but the thing is,
that.
your wife,
So yeah, I'm about to say
as
go
the
ahead.
stepmother,
She's gonna be upset.
but
Yeah,
she
she's
should
gonna
be a
be
good
livid.
mom too.
I
You know
would
what I'm saying?
know. No,
She
no.
should be a good mom. Like, if she
should
is,
be. She should be. But the thing is, I know, like you're gonna
That's her
give your
stepkid.
input. Yeah. You're gonna give your input where you want to give, but it's like you can't sit here and come to my baby mom and be like, no, you're not raising her right. Like
discussions.
so would
and
you-
what if the baby mom isn't? Are you at that as you as the man?
And then you have
what
to
are you
address
doing?
That's me though.
That's
What
your
I'm
wife
saying is-
and the baby mom. You're
what
gonna.
I'm saying is my
who's-
wife should not be stepping to my baby mama like that. If that's me, that's what for me to go and do.
What if she
There's
just-
also tears to that.
What if she's just letting your kid, your baby mama, just run up and down the street, not looking both ways,
Then
and the
that's
wife,
for me.
and the
Okay.
wife,
No,
but you
I
busy,
feel that.
you doing
I was just about to say that. We know Nate. We know Nate. You're a busy guy. We haven't talked to you in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So like for you, you're out of town. You're da.
You check the ring doorbell,
Yeah.
and you see your kid and you calling the baby, what are you doing? He all right, she all right, don't worry about it.
As the
wifey's like, I tried, but I know you don't want me to talk to your baby mother, so I kind of kept it to myself.
Here's the piece too for this, right? The thing is, I'm saying I wouldn't sleep with somebody unless I could see him as a baby mom, and it's because of situations like that. I can't just sit here and deal with no jump off and get her pregnant, and now that's the conversations that we're having.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't be in a position of going like, yo, I'm sitting here going back and forth with you. You don't listen, you don't da-da-da-da. Nah, I need somebody there who is like solid.
So how do you know if someone's gonna be a good mother?
I got to see their characteristics. I got to see how they live their life. I got to see what they take care of, what are the things that they focus on. You family focused, like family centered. Like, what do you care about? How are you with kids? That's another piece. How are you with kids? And I can't sleep with nobody unless I can see some of that stuff ahead of time. Like,
So you gonna drop her off at a daycare.
That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
I need to see you take care of these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna hang with your family. I'm gonna hang with.
I need you to get your nieces at least once a month.
Like what? Like come on, that's crazy.
I'm gonna send your eval.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a monthly eval, and if you
no,
just
really,
checking the box,
man's
I
crazy.
am mentally over
maxing
here
it,
checking boxes.
No,
like,
but let me say that he's maxing it. That is crazy. But a lot more people need to start doing stuff like that. Like in all seriousness, I mean, because if a lot more people seriously take that inventory ahead of time, the divorce rates, especially here in America, go way down.
A lot less broken households. That's another big thing.
Yes.
So I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely inventory your significant others and the people that you sleep with.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you how fucked up I am, though. All right,
There's layers to that.
I don't give a fuck about all that other stuff that you're talking about. Oh man, it's sad to see. These people who are broke, they're going to make babies that are going to be broke. They can't take care of this and take care of that. Because I'm over here like, yeah, that's my kid's competition. Like, I don't give a fuck.
What? Wait, I missed it. Hold on, I missed it. What?
That's fucked up.
What? Maybe I missed. What?
That's fucked up.
What'd you say?
Yo, I don't care.
Nah,
like,
say it again.
So for me, like I'm saying, when we're talking about all these other families and everything,
Crazy.
Are you talking about
I'm saying
them
what
breaking
he's saying,
up?
No, where he's saying how he feels bad for these families
that broken homes?
Well,
and
that
stuff?
have no money. We gonna go make a baby born into poverty. I don't give a fuck. That don't affect me.
Because that's competition.
That's my children's
It's
competition.
fucked up, ain't it?
That's wild.
That's
What's
is.
wrong with society,
That's
bro. It's
crazy.
not a competition.
That's
We
my-
should all be
that's
uplifting
my-
each
It's
other
a
up.
competition, bro. It's a competition.
The thing is,
Let's be honest here.
Nobody
Let's be
wants to
honest
say
here.
it.
We
Nobody
should
wants to
always
say
be
it.
uplifting each other up.
I
man.
agree.
As a community,
After
as
my
a
child.
society.
Yeah.
I'm gonna uplift you when the cup runneth over. That's what we're talking about.
And that's great. That's a great way to
Plentiful.
bring it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you're,
Yeah, when the cup runneth over, I got you on the second go around. But for my kid, the first go around,
He get it all.
this
She
is
get it
war,
all.
nigga. What we
Yeah.
talking
everybody's gonna feel that way, but it shouldn't be like that, man.
Nah,
It used to be a day and time where the community looked out for each other. You know what I'm saying?
about? Of course.
You saw Johnny across the street skipping school. I'm about to get into you, and then I'm gonna call your dad and your mom, and they gonna get into you when they get home from work. You know what I'm saying?
That still happens.
They looked at.
At least when I grew up, that's what happened. I don't
Yeah,
know how it is
what was that?
nowadays.
20 years ago? Come on, bro. Let's keep it real.
Call me old.
Let's keep it real. Yes, bro. We're old. What are you talking about?
Shit, man.
Bro, that was mad long ago, bro. You know what the kids are on now?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Where I work at, bro, we have a high school not far from us. Bro, when I tell you these kids skip religiously and wild out, bro, and they don't care. Like, bro, when I tell you they sit at a so there's a restaurant right by my job. And this restaurant right now is under construction, but before it was a restaurant / cigar bar / you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those type of setups, you know what I mean? So they had an outside patio. These kids would skip school, sit on the patio. This is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you they're cooling, smoking weed, rolling blunts, blacks, bro, got breakfast, putting their feet up on the table, got the music blasting. And when I'm telling you, people would walk up and they looking at them like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like You know what I'm saying?
High
Like what?
schooler.
Yeah, like what? Like what? Like what? What you going? Like I'm saying what? When I tell you a totally different time, totally different time. You know what I'm saying? These kids don't care, and not only that, it's no like for us if we skipped. Not only you might have your parents or somebody else. We also had like truancy officers, stuff like that. They don't really have that no more. You know what I'm saying? There's no officers riding around to do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Because everybody's so understaffed. I mean, but it's totally different. Totally different. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Totally different.
And that's your kids' competition right there.
Yeah. That's very interesting. That segues into what I kind of want to talk about.
Go ahead, take it.
These kids, man. It's these freaking kids, man.
What?
I was I don't want to go too much in detail about it, but like
You gotta give us a decent setup.
yeah, no, you're right. I know this person whose living situation is very unique. They just moved out of their parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're living on their own. They're like 18. They're young,
Okay.
too young, Vince young, egg food young, crazy young.
Egg food.
I've seen that.
And they had this idea that they're grown, but they're
live
not.
in their own place.
Yeah, they got their own place. They're not really their own place. They're living there. They're a guest in someone else's.
Okay.
Yeah, they're their girlfriend or whatever. So
Let's go.
so yeah, they're living rough. They got rats. They got maggots. They got
Maggots.
Yeah, they just got fired from their job, and it's a lot. There's layers to it, man. There's layers to it.
Rough.
And then at the end of the day, they say, "Well, I'm still a kid." And I'm on the phone with them, and I'm like, "What do you mean you're still a kid?" I'm only 18. I'm still a kid. I'm like, "Nah, you
grown.
You grown. You wanted this lifestyle. Those who live by the sword die by it. You wanted this. This is what you get.
You're an adult.
Yeah, you're an adult. So don't expect pity from the world. Don't expect me to boo-hoo, cry. You gotta, get it together and keep pushing." So I guess my question for y'all is like, are these kids growing up too fast?
1,000%. I'll go ahead and pop that off. 1,000%. Just as I was talking about earlier,
What's
man.
your situation? Yeah.
Seeing the kids.
Is that grown-ish
Bro.
behavior, or is that just like
No, bro.
negligent? Like, is that just not caring?
It's a combination of a few things. But the things that I see, man, the kids are like, they're doing stuff earlier, and there's no punishment for it. You can't check them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just due to the climate of everything. It's like, for example, my mom, she's a sub. She subs at different schools and stuff like that, elementary, middle, high school, you know what I mean? Just retired life. She's bored, just doing stuff, you know what I mean? A little something to do, you know what I mean? So she'll do these different schools, and she'll just be like, man, it hurt, you know what I mean? The kids just be cussing so much for no reason. I'm like, what you mean? 5th graders, 6th graders, just
Really?
it don't even make sense. Just cussing, just to cuss. And when you have no repercussion, you know what I'm saying? And when you have, you know what I'm saying? And when you have, but I'm saying when I say she's like, they're I knew kids like that. You know what I'm saying? We knew, but I'm saying like, they're maxing kids, and I've heard it. I've been around it. Yeah. The kids be maxing it. You know what I'm saying? At a young,
like grown.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? You're hearing full blown curse outs in 6th grade. What? You know what I'm saying? How you even know that word? You know what I'm saying? So yes, they're doing it earlier, but it's like even for the people that did do it early, there was repercussions. You're about to get sent to you're about to get sent to the principal's office. Somebody's about to pop you in the mouth with some soap. You know what I mean? You got to do something. You know what I mean? They're doing it at maybe the same age we were doing it, but they're not getting checked at that age.
Yeah,
it's no stopping it. So now, okay. And then I'm getting love for this. My friends are laughing. The class is getting into it. I'm getting cool for this. Oh, say less. I'm about to really turn it up now. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? So now you got kids taking the disrespect to a whole nother level. Well, I'm about to cuss the teacher out now, or I'm about to put hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they're growing up way too fast. Yes, because it's nobody slowing them down. Like, yo, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's nobody guiding them to be like, yo. You know what I mean? It's okay. We get it. You're learning new stuff. You're excited to curse, but you don't curse at women. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to curse at adults. You don't talk to people this way, or you don't do this. Or matter of fact, that's not even how you curse somebody out. You're not even using that word the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nobody to tell them slow your roll. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just going 1,000 miles an hour. That's why it's people overdosing. That's why it's people getting killed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because they're just going 1,000 miles an hour till they hit a brick wall, till they get locked up, till they get shot, till they get, you know what I'm saying? It's nobody telling them to chill.
I wouldn't say that's growing up fast, though. I would argue that is is being a child. That's what that means. Like all of that fighting against, bucking against the system, doing things you're told not to do. Like all of that is part of being a child.
Yeah.
Being grown is having repercussions to deal with and nothing to fall back on.
Like safety net.
Yeah, being grown is going and saying something like that, and now you don't have a job.
Yeah.
That's good.
Anymore.
Versus, you going suspension or ISS.
So I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're growing up too fast. They're doing kid shit. You know, I think it's the parents that haven't grown up fast enough.
Ooh. Can we get a
Kids
round of
having
applause,
kids.
bro?
Kids having kids.
Can we get a round of applause for that, man?
Kids raising kids.
Man.
Oh my God.
Going a little bit deeper.
That might be the combo. That might be the
That's what I would.
that might be the title. Yeah, kids having kids. Come on, man.
Yeah, I just when I see like we talk about all these broken homes, like I see people who are doing the same thing that these kids are doing at 14, 15. You know, fighting, like I said, bucking the same system. You know, cursing out their boss, saying, you ain't going to talk to me like that, whatever it is that they're doing. And now they're without a job. And now they're over here with their child trying to figure out, oh, well, I can just go on welfare. I can just go do this. I'm only 30. I can always fall back on the system and not save any money. Like, it's the same mentality that we're talking about for these kids that their parents have. You know, and sometimes that their parents had. You know, so I would definitely argue that it's not the kids that are growing up, too fast. It's that the parents never grew up to begin with.
Right. So you're saying broken homes begets broken homes. So it's an endless cycle.
Yeah.
It feels like an endless cycle of
Yeah.
nothing really being fixed. So.
And we could talk about even like that doesn't happen for all kids. Some kids are like
they break the cycle. They some way break the cycle. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying some kids are also chaotic, and you can sit here and say, "Hey, like, but the family they came from wasn't like that." Sure, the family wasn't, but when we're looking at community, because we're raised by community.
Yeah.
We're not raised by just our parents.
You're a product of your environment.
You are raised exactly by the teachers that's in your system.
Your
There are other parents that are in the area. Who would. Your coaches, anything else that you're doing extracurricular, like these are the people who are also raising you. And some people allow different things. And when everybody isn't on the same page, now your child is really jaded. They come out from anywhere. You can be like, yo, I've never heard my kid curse this person out. Well, because they were smart. Yeah. They knew to turn that switch off when they walked into your house.
I was a smart kid.
Yeah.
I was a smart kid. Yeah, I'll tell you that. Yeah.
They knew to turn that switch off coming into the house. But once they left the house, that other switch came on because the world has let them do that. Yeah. And that's the things we got to face, bro. We contribute to the world just like that from not checking these kids, from letting these people do everything. And that's why I'll sit here and acknowledge, like I said, what I said is fucked up. How I move is fucked up. It is because that's not my kid.
Little Timmy.
I'm not going to sit here. Y'all can do what you want because this is my kid's competition at the end of the day. I don't care. It's a, what's it, dog eats dog world, whatever it's called.
Dog eat dog world.
Man.
How you feel about it, Jamar?
It worries me, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest. When I look at like this up and coming this current generation, was it Gen Z? After us, Gen Z, it's kind of concerning because they're so easily influenced. And I mean, we were too, but the access is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Right. For us, we had like BET and we had like TV shows, and the internet really wasn't a thing back then, so our exposure to certain things were limited. Yeah, now you can go on TikTok.
Late night Cinemax or whatever.
Yeah, Cinemax, man.
Now they can pull it up on TikTok.
Yeah, pull up on TikTok, Twitter,
anytime.
Bro, Twitter's a dangerous place, man.
Well,
TikTok.
We give them the phones.
Do we? Yeah, we do give them the phones.
We give them the phones.
Yeah, we give them. But then it comes down to parenting. Are you policing your kids the way you need to, or are you letting the internet raise your kids? I was talking to someone the other day, and I was talking to my sister. And I asked her, I was like, yo, Janie, who raised you? Mom and dad or the phones? And she said, the phones. And I was like, I mean, that's a common thing, There's not that much parenting going on, and it's more of like, hey, I'm going to give you this to distract you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have to deal with you at the moment because I got other stuff going on.
Do you think that's a parental issue or an economy issue?
Parental. I think that's a parental thing.
I think it's a nice little 50-50.
I don't think the economy should play a role in how you raise your kids.
I think it will have to, unless money is not a thing.
That does feed into the peace of mind thing, but it's like if you have a kid, you've got to know that whatever they are exposed to could potentially backfire on you.
Yeah, you got to understand it.
So if you're exposing them to toxic stuff, best believe 10, 15 years, it may be convenient now, but 10, 15 years now, they're going to resent you and reject you for whatever reason because of what they're exposed to versus actively being in their lives. Yeah, work sucks or yeah, you're working long hours, but like, you got to come home and you got to turn that switch on.
Well, we're talking about turning that switch on. We're saying that they work like a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Or,
I'm looking at it from a different POV.
Yeah.
Of like
an
the
entrepreneur.
daycare center. No, the daycare center is raising you. The church is raising you.
The community.
The streets are raising you because mom and dad are both working 2 jobs from 10 to 10 or 8 to 8 or whatever and barely have any time to see you because they got to keep the roof over your head. They got to keep food in your stomach.
That comes down to the parents.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but then who's raising the kids? It's not the parents. It's the church.
Have you ever heard the term, it takes a village?
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about, how the village is flawed.
Yeah.
The village is flawed.
The village itself, is flawed.
Because you got teachers that are underpaid who are just there for a check. They don't care about developing these kids. So you got the kids going to school in the place that's underfunded.
But the system still stands.
Care.
Yeah, the system still stands. Yeah. It's just flawed.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we're discussing.
And that plays a role in the development of the kids.
It plays a major role.
I agree, and that's I know you said that leads back to resentment and everything like that, but that's debatable. Some people in hindsight look back like, "Yo, I saw how much you grinded. You know what I mean? You was never home. You was always da-da-da, but somehow we was always able to do X, Y, Z."
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Gen Z or whatever the generation is now.
Trappers calling them daddy.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what happened.
But I'm saying we talking about whatever the generation is now, especially for those people now, they'll look back and they'll see daycare was, X amount for a year. Like, it makes sense why you was never home. You was doing that.
You got to afford this.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had some of those moments. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to go to private school for a while. You know what I'm saying? So looking at tuition and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, what makes sense why y'all was, why y'all was always, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it is a piece of it where you're like, bruh, I wish I just had my mom. I just wish I had my dad. There's a piece of that.
Yeah.
But as an adult with a rational brain, you have to have some type of appreciation that overrides that. You know what I'm saying? That overrides the resentment.
Yeah, that resolve that, hey, you guys did what you had to do to make sure that I got the education that I got and I was around, the right community at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I meant to chime in on this earlier while y'all was going y'all back and forth. But beat your kids, man. Don't spare the rod. Beat your kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's scared. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't want to.
No.
Get that. Beat your kids, man. Yes, beat it. Come on, bro. I'm tired of because, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, even my mom, she's back into school subbing and stuff. Yeah. Bro, you know what I'm saying? What? Like, bro, how would you feel if somebody, one of these little Timmys that you talking about, curse out your mom? You know what I'm saying? Or even crazy, try to get physical. I know you, Nate, going for the strap. Yeah. So now you better catch a case. You better get for somebody. Yeah, bro.
The trunk real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's crazy.
But I'll pick a little kid up.
Yoke a little nigga.
Right by his shirt.
Bro, all because
shake him a little bit.
Nobody wanted to,
check him at the house.
At the crib?
Yeah. But then the kid picks up what the parents are saying. All this comes down to exposure. So little Timmy's at home playing Fortnite or watching SpongeBob, and he hears Mom Duke. Mom Duke saying some shit on the phone, or dad saying something to his homeboys, and they're laughing and joking or whatever.
So what age do
and
you start beating your kids?
The first time they act up.
No.
That could be 1. That could be 2.
No.
You guys don't agree? What do you guys think?
I believe you only beat them when necessary. So punishment is only it's only as good as its effectiveness. Like, it might make you feel good. You know what I mean? It might be a therapeutic thing for you to beat your kids.
Crying when you beat them.
You know what I'm saying?
It hurts me more than it hurts you.
You know what I mean?
Fucking lie.
But serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, the punishment is only as good as its effectiveness. So if they're not able to understand why you're beating them, it's no point to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just beating it for no reason, kind of.
You're literally just doing it for no reason. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the age where they
All the time.
at the age where they understand it, or they have some type of understanding of it. So like maybe I think it might be like 3 or 4 years age, or 3 or 4. You're not necessarily understanding why you got hit, but you understand that pop hurt, and when I do that, I get a pop.
Exactly. Cause.
You know what I'm saying? Exact cause effect. You know what I'm saying? So once you're out of age to start understanding is when you start to do that, and then you just
So what age
increase
is
it
that?
as it depends on the child.
Don't kids get their consciousness like around 4 or 5?
That's when their brain is pretty much more developed.
So they're understanding.
4.
They know where they're at.
Yeah, I don't
They're
think
trying to figure out. Hey, I'm home. Hey, I'm with X, Y,
And
and Z. Hey, I'm here.
it's scientifically proven you do not want to beat your kids before that age.
Oh damn!
It
Science
adds-
failed me, boy.
I'm about to say it really. I
Science
don't.
failed me.
Some of those studies, man, I really just can't.
I was gonna
get down
beat
with.
at like
man.
2 or 3.
There
With a
are many
switch.
studies for this. There's one piece of your brain that enlarges with that, which adds to leaded aggressiveness.
I don't think any of us
are.
are overly aggressive or anything. I think all of us got beat. You know what I'm saying?
But we're talking about the age range in which you're getting beat.
I don't know. I could probably ask my folks when they started beating me.
I remember mine being
which-
pretty early.
We're also gonna go into the whole idea of it didn't affect me, so my child's not gonna be affected. But then you run the risk of maybe your child is affected, and now you just were the lucky one.
I'm not saying that it didn't affect me. I'm saying it affected me in a positive way.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is maybe
the
your
parents.
child isn't one of those ones that gets that same effect.
Yeah.
You know.
So like recreating what happened to you might not be best practice.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that there's a handbook to say this is how you raise a child. At this age, you
No.
start beating them. At this age, you stop breastfeeding. At this age,
No.
that's because
Everybody's
every person is different.
Yeah.
But
You know
there
what I'm saying?
are studies that show it is a higher risk of problematic brain development if you beat your kids before 4.
Before 4?
Yes, before the age of 4. Before they are at a place of where their brains developed enough for them to kind of understand the world around them.
That explains it, folks. I'm crazy. That explains it.
And I think the definition of beating is also very
Yeah. What's your definition?
It's out
What's
there.
your definition of beating?
a beating.
Like a not a beating.
A beating is to me a beat down.
He having flashback.
Yeah.
He having flashback.
Yeah, to me it's a beat down. You know what I'm
Yo, he
saying?
had the
Vietnam
Jimmy
War.
Neutron going back in the
Brain blast.
Yeah, to me a beating is, you know what I mean, you got the belt or a switch or a shoe. It might come down to the hands.
You
know what I'm saying?
Dallas is doing the Patriots. right now.
That's crazy.
Beating.
Damn. Oh shit.
But, yeah. Yeah, but that's to me a beating. You know what I mean? You got your pops. You know what I mean? You get a little pop on the hand,
Yeah.
pop on the wrist, pop on your butt. You know what I'm saying? You got a beating. You got a slap. You know what I'm saying? A punch to the chest. A beating. We all know what a beating is. You know what I'm saying? You got beat. You know what I'm saying? You might fall on the ground. It keeps going. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a beating. You know what I mean? At that point, you're getting beat.
Get you right out the shower.
You're getting beat.
That's the worst. Sneak attack.
No, you're getting beat maybe around 6. For real.
Around age 6?
Age 6.
Oh, okay, like 6 people.
Because-
what age do you stop beating your kids?
That's a good question.
I know people that I'm gonna just keep it real. I know people that didn't stop till they were 18, and I'll tell you why. It was different, and I don't disapprove. It was different. It was because punishment is still needed. Like, be for real, punishment is still because at a certain
Go ahead.
at a certain age, but punishment is still needed. But because you're still under that household, still in that roof, and there's still guidance and still maturing that needs to be done.
Mhm.
But it was different steps and stages to it. So they started off with little pops. You know what I mean? Then they started, okay, let me use the spoon. Now you're getting popped with the spoon. Now you getting, now we about to move to the belt. You getting real whoopings. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're 15. Exactly. Now you're 15, 16, 17. You're my size.
Throw the gloves on.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I got to, you know what I mean? We got to get physical. So they did it that way. And at each level, it was effective for that child. Me and my brother, for example, we're two totally different people. I can see him get beat, and that's enough punishment for me. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want me to cry? Like, I'm good. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And that's all. That some people are like that. You know what I mean? For other people, you have to take it to that. You can send them to their room. You can take all the appliances away. You can, I'm so disappointed. You can do all that, and they don't give a F. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. That's not gonna do nothing for me until you smack me or until you do something. I don't care. Nothing's gonna change. So like I was saying, every child, every person is different. So it's no set age. It's no set. You know what I'm saying? and you also have to know your child. You know what I'm saying? You have to know
Comes
that
down to
person.
being
You know
there,
what I'm saying? And you have to know. It's a lot that just goes into it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you might feel like you're holding back. You know what I mean? But that's adult strength. And then you got to think about the size of your child. If you got one of them plus size babies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I got to throw an elbow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that little tap might not did nothing for him. You might need to crank it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so different, man. It's so, you know what I mean? It's so broad. You know what I mean? It's no
myself beating my kids.
You say you don't?
I don't envision myself.
I don't envision my kids needing it, but then I see all this craziness out here,
in these streets,
and I'm
bro.
saying, you know what?
I might need a whooping or two.
I've been out here practicing. You feel me? I'm like, you know, let me get right. Like,
but I will yoke a kid up though. That's the thing.
So you're not gonna beat your kid.
But
I
will
Nate,
yoke
Nate,
you up.
grab the belt.
The thing
You're
is-
not beating a kid like that.
The thing is, I know Nate. If your kid's anything like you, you're gonna have to beat him. Are you kidding me? What?
That's the piece though, man. It's like different. You have to understand each person's motivator. And y'all should know a little bit about me because even when it comes to certain physical issues, like if I'm in a situation where somebody's on some threatening shit for like physicality, that's not going to be what motivates me. That's going to be a whole opposite effect. It's like, oh, you want to throw hands? That's not going to change what I said. We can still throw these hands. It doesn't make a difference to me. Now, there's other situations where you're like, you said, oh, yeah, I'm really disappointed in you. If there's certain people who I really value their opinion and they're disappointed in me,
That's
I'm
gonna hurt.
like,
And that's what I'm saying.
Stay.
Everybody's different.
That's what I'm saying. You got to find each person's motivator.
I was like that. If I disappointed my parents, it will really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? The junk. Yeah.
And it really depends on what
disappointed.
you're disappointed in. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's true. That's true. Because there's
Yeah.
some stuff they just.
yeah.
I don't want to say they don't understand, but
I didn't
wanna-
get 6 tackles today. All right, my bad, Dad. Like,
yeah. Well, Will Smith, you know, parents just don't understand, man. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
yeah, it just kind of depends, man. But I don't envision myself beating my children.
I
Nah,
do.
like I said,
I'm gonna
will
just
yoke
keep it
them
real.
up.
I'm beating my kids. Wifey,
You
beating my
beat
kids.
wifey?
No. I was telling wifey. Come on, man. Y'all never let me. Can't never chill. Where they shine at, bro? Niggas never chill. Niggas never chill. Hey, yo, I can't get a statement out.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wifey.
I was saying, wifey, be prepared. We beating our kids. That's what I was about to say.
Yo.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to glorify corporal punishment, you know what I'm saying, beating the children, but I think it is a piece that people are straying away from that is very needed.
I don't think they're straying away from. I think this kid's just bad.
Yeah. I don't think parents are beating
I
their
don't think
kids the
so.
way they are now because there's this big like uproar about like
Child abuse.
child
People are
abuse
scared.
and like
They
abuse
know where to
and
hit these
violence.
kids at.
Nah, bro.
Know where it can show.
These, you gotta
The
think.
kids have social media though, so if you give them a good laceration right here, they
My
gonna
mom
be
beat me.
hell yeah. CPS come
That's
get
what
me,
happens
bro.
if you give them the phone.
And you gotta think, these are the
They got
same
the phone,
these
man.
are the same idiots that were eating Tide Pods that were freaking
Spoonful of cinnamon.
the
Were they,
cinnamon.
no, there was some
Us.
older,
Us.
that's what
We're
I'm
talking about
saying.
us.
Yeah.
We're raising kids now. Yes,
Yes,
that's
that was
us.
what I was
Yes.
gonna say.
That's what I'm saying.
You niggas are dumb.
You're talking about the
ain't
same.
eating no
what-
Tide
what-
Pods.
you
Those
talking
things
about the
cinnamon.
same people who the girl said, "I see a toddler in the middle of the street." You know what I'm saying? And did that whole. You remember that? Oh my god, y'all remember that girl?
Nah.
Oh my god,
Oh, what happened? When was
y'all
this?
don't. This was recently. Oh my! The shorty went to the max to cheat, which leads me into what I'm about to talk about today. But yo,
To cheat.
yeah, to cheat, bro. She
I
is.
saw the girl got in the Uber.
Bro, she had called 911 and stated, "I see a kid in the middle on I'm driving down the interstate and I see a kid walking down the interstate, like a child, infant." She was like, "I'm about to pull over, need somebody out here, blah blah." She pulls over, hops out, goes in the woods, ends up linking up with some guy. I don't know if it was like a cabin or whatever. I didn't do too much with it. They end up linking up allegedly for their weekend or whatever.
So she went missing for a week?
Exactly. So niggas thought she was missing. I'm talking the whole community. This is like an area like this, pretty small, so everybody's gonna catch wind quick. The whole community gets involved, starts searching for her. They think she's, you know what I mean, done for. She comes back. Oh, yeah, I think I forgot what she said. I forgot what she said. You know what I'm saying? And they start going back. When I tell you she was wild, they go through her Google searches.
Damn.
The Google searches are word for word what she's about to do. How to steal money from your job without getting caught. She stole money for that joint so they could do what they did, get the cabin or whatever. How to da-da-da. How long does it take for 911 or somebody to come when you call 911? Like, bro, mad But how long until they for the missing person? Like, bro, all that stuff.
She's
Like,
on some
literally, bro,
wild shit. But
took it to the max to cheat.
I do got to give it to the guy.
What guy?
What's wrong with this?
Obviously, he was laying it down that she lied about a missing
Nah, she's
child.
sick. She's sick,
to
and
go
that's
get
wrong.
some dick for the weekend.
She didn't have good parenting. That's what it came down to.
I'm still gonna give my kudos to the guy.
Because nobody told her it wasn't okay.
Nobody beat her ass.
Nobody beat her. Exactly.
Yeah.
If she got
Nobody
beat,
beat her.
if she got beat,
She probably wouldn't have did all that.
Whoever you are, random dude, shouts out to you.
He probably an accomplice.
I mean, he was working. What were you asking for today? What was your topic for today?
You said we about to segue.
Yeah.
We talking about the cheating.
it was kind of for a segue, but I kind of skipped over that part. But it was gonna be how, because she had accomplices in that joint as well. But how far have you gone to help out a friend?
How far have I gone to help out a friend?
How far have you taken? Because I can tell you, I've taken it pretty far. I'm gonna pop it off with a slight example, just to show the dedication that I have. Right. I had a friend of mine who stayed maybe about 30 minutes for me. You know what I mean?
I have my story. All right.
Pull up to the crib because he stated that he needed to get out. You know what I mean? This is when high school type days.
I was
one of the get out of the crib.
Oh, okay.
I was one of the only ones with a vehicle, with a license. You know what I'm saying? Hits me up, yo, bro, I just need me and my mom get into that. Okay, say less. You know what I'm saying? I pull up on him, and I get to the crib, and I'm cool with the family and all that. So I'm thinking, I'm about to come in, chill for a little bit. He's like, nah, bro, I'll be out in a second. So I'm sitting in the whip. 10 minutes go by. Text him, yo, you coming out? 20 minutes go by. Yo, bro, you good? Like, what's going on? Each time he's saying something. Yo, my bad. I just gotta. Yo, my da. So me being a nice guy, I sit there and wait. Put on an episode of The Office or something on my phone. I sit there and post. Long story short, bro, it had been an hour and a half that passed, and this man still had not come outside. I was fed up. I was hungry. I was hot, sitting in the sun. I'm like, bro, what am I doing here? I'm about to go. Like, what am I doing? So I'm like, bro, I call him. No answer. Start the car. Call him again. No answer. All right, bro, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Put it in drive. This your third strike. You know what I'm saying? Call him. You know, oh yeah, man. I'm not even. I'm not gonna make it, man. I'm not about to be able to come. Da 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 da. So I'm like, yo, what? Bro, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, man. Me and my mom, we about to get into some stuff. Da da da. We about to. So I sit there for a second. I'm like, yo, why didn't you say that 2 hours ago? Why did you hit me doing some, you know what I'm saying, so urgent, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, man, I had nothing to say. Literally just BS'd me, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I've been in situations like that numerous times, not necessarily the waiting portion, but just going out of my way for an absurd amount of time,
So
or
you
a
waited
certain,
for like 2 hours.
for no reason. And for no appreciation. He wasn't apologetic about it. He didn't throw me no gas money, no bread.
Yeah.
He just didn't care. He was just like, oh, yeah, bro, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the days where it just kind of hit me. Like, bro, I do this all the time. Like, what is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this crap. You know what I mean? Wasting mad time. Mad, you know what I'm saying? It was hot that day. I never forget. I'm sitting right in the sun.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that junk was trash, man. Trash. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I definitely... Bro, I always go out of my way, you know what I'm saying, to help people. And I've gone far lengths, you know what I mean? That's something real slight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely an
I got a
example.
crazy story.
What you got? What you got over there?
I mean, do you want to go
Yeah,
first?
you're doing crazy. We'll say the best.
I
for
have a
last.
crazy
So
story.
yeah, I'll tell mine real quick. Mine isn't like crazy. I was, it was a 2-man job.
Okay.
It was a 2-man. So let's rewind the clock back to 2019.
We love 2019.
Yeah, 2019 was cool. And I was with my guy. And
You not name dropping?
no name drop. I can't. Statute of limitations, man. It's too soon, bro. It's too soon.
Okay.
Way too soon.
He must be married.
So
yeah.
So you know, he was doing his thing, and damn.
Let's go. The commute.
This might be the Patreon joint.
Yeah, nah, drop it. And we on live with it.
Too late
Yo,
now.
it's too late. We in too deep. Yeah.
Nah, so he, you know, he had a
He's doing his thing.
joint. Yeah, he had
he's doing his
a
thing.
joint. But the joint's friend won't feeling him. He's like, I don't like him. Like he kind of weird.
So this was your.
This,
You know what I'm saying? He was just.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. This was
This was his situation, and you was just assisting. All right.
So you know, she didn't like him, so she was doing something.
He's trying to block it.
Yeah, heavy cock blocking, like heavy. Like don't talk to her. Like you know, take her phone.
How did she look?
Stop texting. Which one?
The one that was hating.
Great.
The one that was hating looked great.
That one that was hating looks great. Crazy.
All right,
right?
so you weren't in a
Yeah,
bad
that's-
position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was fine. So
All right,
yeah, she looked great.
This is the one for you.
yes.
Yeah, he
All
wasn't.
right,
He wasn't in a bad
all right,
position.
so
I was
he
making
was-
sure he had
she was just a
both of
hater,
them.
but
Yeah,
she was just-
a hater.
alright.
Just didn't like him, blah, whatever. So my man hit me. He was like, "Yo, what are you doing? You know, this weekend, this night? You know?" I was like, "Probably nothing. You know, I was single back then, so I really wasn't doing nothing." He was like, "Yo, meet me and some friends at X, Y, and Z, and I want you to, you know, help me out type stuff." I was like, "All right, cool. You know what I mean? Get right."
Yeah.
You know, so we went out. You know, saw the joint. The joint looked great. So you know, he was doing his thing, and she was cock blocking. As she was. You know, I came in like Superman, like the Black Superman, you know, Black Lightning, Black Dynamite, you know, whatever the case may be. Swooped her up and, you know, put her in position to kind of focus on me, you know, wooed her up, blah, 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 blah.
But you physically picked her up.
No. I came in, I hit her with some lines, man, you know, the OG
Okay.
lines.
All right.
And she was feeling it. She was Hispanic. I can't remember where, but she was Hispanic. So you know, this was back when I just got back from Puerto Rico, so I knew a little something. But she was fucking with that. She was vibing with it.
Okay.
So she was like,
Oh,
okay,
you was macking.
muy bien, and I was like, ¿y tú?
Yeah.
So you know, suited her up, and then so he did his joint, and you know, we kind of vibed out or whatever. I never hit the joint, 'cause I just won't feel. I won't feel in the.
She was a dirtbag.
Nah, not even that. I just, you know, just wanted a place to try to. I didn't want to know this issue, you know, 'cause she was crazy. I could tell she was crazy. So every time that, and then
so
the
like
friends
female.
were glued to the hip. So every time that she would do something, the friend was there. So every time my homeboy and she did something, she was there. Which
Mhm.
means I need to be there to distract her. So we did that for like half a year, and it was good. But you know, he did what he needed to do. He laid it down. He was like, "Yeah, bro, you know, appreciate you.
Shouts
for
out to you.
yeah, appreciate you
Need
for
to
it."
dap
And I
up.
said, "Yeah, bro, you know, I'm here for you, man." So yeah, just being there for that too, man.
Okay.
That was light. That was real light. That was light.
If you knew names, and we'll talk about
You
it.
pulled
It'll be
up-
crazy.
Yeah,
It'll be
it'll be crazy. It'll be a lot crazy.
I got you pulled up too, man. I mean, all right. I'm a name drop on mine. I mean, I don't care.
You know he don't care.
Yeah.
Let me get my popcorn.
Oh Lord,
So it's senior year of high school with me, man.
rewind.
So
The Creek.
yeah. I think that's 2014. I think that's 2014.
Yeah.
You're not that old, bro. Relax.
we are,
I
bro.
think it
10
is.
years coming up, bro.
Yeah, I think it's
10 years coming
2014.
up.
Yeah, so you should know when it was.
Yeah,
Tweet.
yeah. So, you know, I'm over here chilling. I'm at the crib, bro. It's like maybe like 5 p.m., right? I'm calling my guy Derek, blowing his line up. Well, I call like 2 times. He don't answer or whatever like that.
I already know this is a wild story. You got Derek in
You're
there.
right.
So I call my guy, and I'm like, bro, he's not answering. And usually we be like linking up, going to skating, chilling. You know, he'll smoke. I just sit here and cool out, whatever like that. But I could not get a hold of him. So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, like I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and just skate over to his crib. You know, so I skate over to his crib. I longboard on over there, which is kind of a hike from where I'm at. It's probably like skating like 30 minutes.
Like roll bounce skating or like skateboarding?
No, I'm on the longboard.
Oh, okay,
Longboard.
okay. I thought you was in there.
Yeah. So I skate over there. I get there in like 30 minutes. I pull up. You know, he comes outside. I'm like, yo, what's good? What's good, D? He was like, bro, man, somebody stole my phone, bro. And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, bro. I was at the park yesterday. It's like somebody stole my phone, bro.
It's the worst feeling.
I ain't been able to get my phone at all.
It's the worst feeling.
He's like, it's crazy because like I left it on the bench. I went to go mess with this one joint. Came back, it was gone. I looked around for it, like I didn't see anybody. I'm like it was just gone.
Mm.
And I was like, word. He's like, yeah. So you know, like I'm just gonna have to like I'll be here at this time if you want to pull up to the crib. Come here tomorrow. We'll chill.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, no, he's just telling me what his schedule is going to be so we can still link up, but he just don't got a phone at the moment. You know, so to me, it's like, all right, whatever. Like, you know, it's crazy. Super crazy. And I had a car at this point. Like, I had a vehicle. It's just we still just skating cool. Like, you know, just getting out, getting active, not just riding everywhere. You know, so, we chilled for a little bit. I went back to the crib, like, 10 p.m., 10:30. I'm getting a phone call. I check out my phone. It's my nigga Derek.
Dun dun dun.
I said, oh, I'm like, oh, my nigga went and got his phone. I'm like, yo, that's cool. And so I pick it up. Yo, what's good, D? What's good? This old dude goes, I'm calling for the owner of the phone. Do you know who it is? I'm like, oh, somebody got the phone, charged the phone, trying to find out who owns it.
I ain't calling
Probably something crazy.
Huh?
It's probably something crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, so I'm over here like, yo, like, that's super dope, you know. I was like, yeah. You know, my friend Derek, you know, that's his phone, man. I appreciate you for picking it up, man. You know, can we link up and I can get it to him? He was like, yeah. That's going to be $120. I said, huh? He was like, it's going to be $120. You can meet me at the 7-Eleven over here. At this time, I'll be there at 11. If you want it, bring $120. And then he hangs up. I'm like,
Spooky.
I'm like,
I didn't expect that. I thought it was something else.
bro, I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm like, so I call my nigga Alex, trying to get, niggas, yo, slide with me over here, because I'm going to pull up.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up to the spot. I don't got $120 to get this nigga, but I'm going to pull up to the spot, So I'm like calling my nigga Alex. It's not picking up. I'm like, fuck. And at this point, it's like 10:45.
Late night.
And where the 7-Eleven is that he wants to link up at, it's like a 10-minute drive for me. So I'm like, yo, I got to go ASAP. So I'm walking out the house. My parents, yo, where you going? Da-da-da. I'm just going to run the 7-Eleven real quick, grab me something to drink. I ain't tell him I ain't say nothing of where I was like really going there to do. Because I already know my peoples. If I'm like, yo, some weird dude took Derek's phone, they'd be like, man, fuck that phone. Like, that's the
It's his problem.
Yeah, that's the energy they would carry. Like, yo, you don't know who this guy is. But me, I'm going to pull up. So, I get in my 2001 Nissan Altima.
Yes, sir.
Hop and blossom.
The maroon.
I was like, all right, get that jank started. It took a few tries.
Good time.
And I go ahead and I slide on over to the 7-Eleven. I get out and I'm like, I don't know who I'm looking for. I just heard the person.
This boy.
Yeah. So then I see this dude just walk up. I'm like hanging, like laying on my car, like.
Oh, you outside your car?
Yeah, like
Okay.
looking obvious, whatever. And this dude walks up. He goes, "Are you here for the phone?" And I go, "Yeah." He was like, "It's gonna be $120." So I said, "How about not?" And I pull out. I used to have my brass knuckle knife combination. I'm sure you remember that.
What? You pulled it out on the
I
old
pulled
guy?
it out. I'm like, yo, how about not? And I just like hold my hand right here in the middle of 7-Eleven. And he's like, well, hold on. I said, how about now? How about you hand me the fucking phone? He go, man, I don't want no problem, bro. Hands the phone off to me. I'm over here like, yeah. Go ahead, bro. Leave.
Yo,
And he
what?
walks off. So I get in the car. I put my shit up. I put the phone down. And I'm like,
the biggest sign ever, boy. Because you don't know how it's going to go. It could go left. He could be like, man, fuck you, man. Get out of here.
He could.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, what? That shit could have got crazy real quick. Yo, what?
At the 7-Eleven.
I'm over here with the deepest sigh of relief. Like, oh, I hope to God I never see that dude again. So I'll pull on over to Derek's house. Do. His mom, she comes to the door. What are you doing here so late? You need to be home. I said, no, I got Derek's phone. Derek comes out, yo, you got my phone, bro? I said, yeah, bro. I about had to kill this old man to get it, but
what the fuck, yeah.
And I handed him the phone, and that was the end. The end of that story. Ended up going home and everything like that.
Damn.
And I was always for like months looking over my shoulder, like, yo, I hope I don't see
Hell
this.
yeah.
This old man catch me slacking.
He can still be looking for you, bro.
That's nuts.
You never know.
Yeah. You see
Never
this,
know.
it's over for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
That's probably the furthest I went to like help a friend.
That's crazy.
But I was wilding as a youth, bro. But I wish I still had that brass knuckle knife combination.
What'd you do with it?
I don't remember, bro, but it wasn't sharp.
Oh, okay. It was kind of dope.
Yeah, it was super dope.
That's still a dope combination, though. Like,
It was fire. And, like, just being able to pull that out and just hold it, like,
lock it in.
like,
Somebody
yeah,
do
how about, bro, that's a feeling that, like, I don't know if everybody done ever had, where you're like, yeah, this is me right here. What you gonna do? And then they fold to it.
It's a gamble,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm about to say that's a, yo,
It's a
that
gamble.
joint.
Especially as a high schooler, like,
Bro,
Yo,
I
that
was
joint is
wildin'.
crazy.
And
That is crazy, bro.
I was
I ain't gonna
shook,
lie to you.
bro. I was shook inside, but outside I was, bro, cold hard fence, bro.
my voice would have cracked. Come on, no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Come
lie.
on, no.
I was kind
You can fuck that shit off.
I was in a situation like that, and I low key folded, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I low key folded. I wasn't even in high school. I was in like middle school or something like that. Maybe no. I might have been in elementary school. I was young, bro. Young, as Jeremiah would say, egg food young. You know what I'm saying? Way too young. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the car. Once again, my parents worked a lot, so I'm not even with my parents. I'm with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the car. They went into like the store or like to get some food, something. I'm in the car in like a shopping center, late night. You know what I'm saying? Some random dude approaches the whip, and I had to be like, okay. I'm starting to remember the age range because I had a phone at this point.
Yeah.
So I had my phone. You know what I'm saying? This is my first phone. You know what I'm saying? I might have been on a call with somebody or might have been playing a game or something, but I was visibly on it. He approaches the whip. Hey, let me get that phone. Door's already locked, thank God. You know what I'm saying? I'm shook. What phone? Yo. He's like, nah, bro, I just freaking saw you on it, dude. Let me get the... I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what's going on. He's visibly getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but me in a glass, piece of glass between it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not giving him the phone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah. I mean, like jumping at me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to like act like he about to punch the window. I'm like, bro. And I'm just like, yo, do I, you know what I'm saying, call the police? Do I, you know what I'm saying? What do I do?
I'll call the cops.
So I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, when is she coming out? Like, how long does it take? Yeah, like, bro, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Eventually, somebody else comes, pulls in a parking space, a couple of joints down, kind of throws him off. You know what I'm saying? He's been there for a minute, probably some eyes on him. The other person, you know what I'm saying? So he just ends up dipping off, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, I'm thinking about your situation. I'm like, yo, I'm definitely folding. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in that joint, my heart dropped, bro. I was shook.
$120,
bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was trying to rob me for the. Obviously, I think he's trying to rob me for the phone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what?
But I'm saying if you pull up to the 7-Eleven, what you giving them the $120?
I'm
letting Derek. That's not my phone. Yeah, that's not my phone. First of all, you know what I'm saying?
I went to Derek house. Yeah, I know where your phone gonna be at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you know,
show up.
I'll be a rider. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if we get into it, you know what I'm saying? I'm down to. But nah. Because, I mean, I've had people rob for me like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think about, I used to go play basketball every single weekend, bro. Every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up having like a crew of people. You know what I'm saying? Some of my close homeboys. Yeah. One Sunday, we're out playing basketball at Killing Creek Park, which is right out here. You know what I'm saying? So we're there hooping, blah, blah. This particular Sunday, it's on this side, a bunch of young guys. You know what I'm saying? Like our age. This side, a bunch of adults. You know what I'm saying? Hooping. We not finish hooping, but we're to a point where we kind of consolidate because it's like that few amount of people left. You know what I'm saying? So we're kind of consolidating, people moving their stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we're like, you know what I mean, kind of getting water between games, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I notice as I'm moving my stuff, where's my phone? You know what I'm saying? So I'm scrambling, looking. You know, got my home. It's four of us total, you know, including me. We're looking, Bro, me and this bandit of freaking, I think we're like 8th graders, you know what I'm saying? We're checking grown, man. We're checking kid. Yo, you got the phone? No, nah, bro. My man said, you know what I'm saying? Do you have the phone, bro? It's all of us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll ride with you as a group, but to do that is crazy. This man is Rambo. Yeah, this man is Army of One. Yeah, bro. To pull up on a grown man at that, you know what I'm saying? I've been in some incidents I think I fought one grown man as a kid. I was in like high school. Fought a grown man on some road rage type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Road rage.
Yeah.
Those are the worst type of fights
Well,
right there.
no, I
bro.
wouldn't say. When I was like 16, 17, I fought somebody who was like 22. That's like probably been the like
5
biggest
years.
gap.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a grown man. Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
kid. Yeah.
So, yeah. College,
Yeah.
Yeah, I cheated too.
Do Sanderson's like
There's no there's no dirt in his eyes. I mean, there's no cheating in fighting.
I
Yeah,
uppercut
street
him in
fight.
his dick.
You almost what?
There's no
I
cheating in fighting.
uppercut him in his dick.
There's no cheating in
He like
fighting.
kneed me in my stomach. I went down to the ground and he walked up and I just.
Did y'all sit here beforehand and sign a contract and said these are the rules?
Shake
All right,
hands.
then there's no cheating in fighting.
Yeah.
It's literally,
Barely.
you know what I mean?
Whoever
But
Yeah.
as an adult, I'm acknowledging. That
It's
was
a
kinda
sucker
messed up.
move. It's a sucker move. You know what I'm saying?
But I won.
But a win is a win. Yeah.
But
a win is a win.
What also is a
Yeah.
sucker move is an adult fighting a kid.
Okay.
Yeah. And I took.
Could have went to jail for that.
I took
Matter of fact, who is this guy?
And his homeboy was with him, and he laughed at him. His homeboy laughed at the dude.
That's even worse.
Like,
Because now I want to fight him, and then if you lose twice that day, I might have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might be over for me.
Gotta get out of
Yeah.
yeah,
I never been in a fight like that before, but I was in D.C. a couple years ago. We just left the club. It was like 3 a.m. and there was some African dudes, like an African group. Yeah, you could tell they're African by it.
You went to fight in a group
No,
of
I
Africans?
didn't get
Bad move.
involved.
Oh,
Bad
No. I didn't fight them. I was in the vicinity.
Well, this story of L's. Like,
And if you think punching somebody in the nuts is dirty, these motherfuckers are dirty as hell. So they're fighting, they're arguing, whatever. And I see one dude pushed one of the dudes. He hit the ground. So I was with some of the people, and I was like, hold on, yo, let's not,
let's watch
let's not
this
rush
real
the
quick.
guy. You know, let's not jump the gun. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how this
Yeah.
ends. There's a pile of wooden planks, probably like 5 feet to the left. So he's on the ground. Ooh, he falls back. And he's looking around to see what he can grab. He sees the wooden planks. So he starts setting up.
Ah!
So he started setting up. So he doesn't go straight for him. He maneuvers to fight
Yeah.
towards the wooden planks.
okay.
So he gets up, pushes him back, and then they're kind of grappling or whatever. And he's a little bit bigger. He was probably like 6'2". The other dude was like 5'10". So they're about the same height, but they're like tussling, whatever, grabbing. And I got my camera on, you know, like
Yeah.
like LeBron with the goddamn recording the whole joint. And then somehow they finally get over to the wooden planks. And then he pushes him, big push, and then picks up the wooden plank and then just starts wailing on him. Boom, boom, boom. And everybody's like, oh my God. And the women are like, ah.
Is he connecting with the plane?
Yeah, like he's not hitting his head, he's like hitting his back. So the dude, he's like, and then he picks up the wooden plank, and then they just start fucking
They sword
like lightsabers and shit.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah, then we got out of there because the cops started to come. So yeah, I've
That's
never
wild.
been like in a fight like, but dirty fight like that. That's kind of
I
crazy.
mean, I've seen some pretty dirty stuff when it comes to fighting. I mean, Nate's been there for one of them. You know what I mean? I get snuck. One of my guys gets done super dirty.
Getting
You know what I'm saying?
snuck
Snuck.
is-
Like, bro, that joke
I
was
got
crazy.
snuck and lost a tooth.
Bro, I got snuck and got a scar. You know what I mean? For life. You know what I'm
Getting
saying?
snuck is
That joke is weak, bro.
yeah,
You know.
That joke is weak, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I choked that dude out though. Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, but I would argue that I won the fight but lost the war. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah, I was forced to take the high road in my incident. You know what I mean?
Be a bigger person.
Yeah, I was forced to, but I probably would have shot the guy.
All right.
Yeah, it took so long to
He's
get
a
to the
bouncer
car.
now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a club bouncer.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, he's a club bouncer. What club, man?
I don't remember which club. It's at the oceanfront.
Because we are so outnumbered,
Real
bro.
quick, man. We can take a ride out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was
at
no
the
point to
Oceanfront.
try to
Well, it's
fight.
all season now, so I'm sure ain't hardly anybody out there now. But
Might just need to pull up to the ocean.
Come spring, man. Come spring. Get our arms right.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful. I think that's a great place to wrap it.
I mean, yeah, I guess we're good, because I know we probably about to wild on this Patreon, so I need to drop for that. But yeah, y'all go ahead, click the subscribe button down there, right down there, right down there. Hit the subscribe, like the video, share with all your friends.
Closing remarks.
I mean,
Can't forget a closing remark.
invite the hoes, people.
The
Invite the hoes.
hoes and the harlots. Josh, closing remarks.
I'm a pimp in the night, skin glistening, nah, be in the kitchen cooking grits and putting dick in your wife. This it's like nah. Yo, y'all be safe out here, man. Have a great week.
I thought we was doing that shit. Yeah, man.
What you got for us?
Hey, man. Y'all be safe, man. You guys could be anywhere in the world. But you guys
Talk
are
to 'em,
here,
Jamar.
and we appreciate it, man. Millz, Midnight, Haugy, the SnaggleTooth presents the Commute. Believe it.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the commute.